Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You ain't run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, things out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. Well, it's time to bleed this morning. See what we got in the building. You already know what time it is. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. My brother, Anwar Willis, Eric H., Rod Neal, Tay Tay. Good morning, sis. My brother Mac of the South in the building. Rick Blackwell, Mr. Shelton in the building. Calvin Johnson, Dill Spooley. Combat Toolbag in the building. Drop your link, my brother. Antonio MMA, Opulent LD, Steve Elder, Mac in the building. Jelly Bean, Tay D, Andrew Gray, Miami Snoopy, Mike Biggs, Boxing, my brother. Drop your link, my fam. King Vonnie, salute. Oh, jumped on me. Mark Wunderlich, salute. Acondo, what up? Jermaine Callahan, Caesar, what up, brother? How you feel? D-Man Jr. in the building. Ring Dragon. How those Kings doing? Mentu. What up? Cortez. What up? Camara. Salute. Almighty Lord. Big Joseph Townsend in the building. Salute. Let's get started. I'll salute everybody as they come into the building, man. For those of you that missed last night, we had Baby Joe Messi on. And George, what up? How you feel, bro? Drop your link. Jason, salute. Opulent LD, salute. We had Joe Calzaghe on last night, and that was a great show, man. This is why we love talking to fighters that are only like 2 decades behind us. You know, you learn so much, and I'm not even gonna hold you, man. Y'all know I was kind of like rough on him, but not necessarily. I guess this is relevant to why you see Lomachenko here. Y'all know the atmosphere of boxing, and I wasn't necessarily mad at Joe Calzaghe. I wasn't mad at Joe Messi. You know, just like I was never mad at Lomachenko like that. Not like you think. I was mad at the machine. And for years, I felt that, you know, Joe Macy was Dwayne Jones, salute. Antonio MMA, if I miss you, salute, bro. 88 Sports Talk, Thrill Hill, the healer, salute. And when he caught heat, if y'all remember, we had DeVar Williamson on here, man. And I played his intro, and I said, man, all of this for this guy? Santi El salute. And I was like, you know, goddamn. So it's not necessarily them. It's the machine. And I felt that HBO saw another great white hype in him. And I said, man, this guy's not any more talented than the black fighters that got roaming around at that time. If you remember, man, I sounded off at the people that were active at that time, man. David Tua, Hasim Rahman, DeVar Williamson was quality. We got him out of there in the first round. Chris Bird, Ike Abiabuchi, Lennox Lewis was still champion. The Klitschko's was running around. And I really didn't, salute Focus Ball. I didn't, Dexter, what up? I didn't, again, it's not them. I'm like, man, it's not his fault he was born a certain way. You dig what I'm saying? And I thought, Ramel Lane, salute. I thought that, that's what it was. So the man comes on the show and he totally filled in the holes. He never said he was the GOAT. Ratchet since 91, salute. He never said that, he never got this opportunity or that opportunity. No. He knew what his limitations was. Hell, he was about to fight. He almost got a Mike Tyson fight, y'all. He almost had one, but the Vasily Jirov fight, stopped those dreams because that was the fight where he had the accident. Well, not accident, but he had the blood on the brain, if you remember. Now, he won that fight, but, things happen, and that's very dangerous. Shade Girl, salute. 704 Joe, salute. And I'm sitting there like, man, he's a swell dude, man. This guy's a really stand-up dude. He said, man, I wasn't the most, basically, I wasn't like the most super talented, but he knew what he can do. And, to be confident is one thing, but to be honest about your abilities is something else. And, Joe's a great dude, man. He's a great dude, man. I'd love to have him back. We got in an in-depth conversation about the atmosphere of boxing today. Much like Tommy Morrison, he didn't buy into that, as people say, that popular term, the great white hype thing. He didn't buy into that. I wish I could find that clip where Tommy Morrison said, nah, he didn't want to be that guy. He said, I'm not going to be the great white hype guy. I'm just a fighter. I've been looking for that clip. I can't find it anywhere. But I know he said it. Flawless mentality in the building. Salute. I was like, man, Art Hostage moaning. I was like, man, this guy, this is a stand-up dude, man. And much like Tommy Morrison, he wasn't about that. He wasn't about a marketing scheme. But, I also think that, sometimes silence is co-signing. But, he never, looking back, I'm like, he never did, and he never he wasn't like a trash talker, but, he had confidence. Xavier, what up? That's true, Xavier. Jay Grant, salute. He wasn't stuck in his ways. When he told the story about the plane ride, and he told his wife, look, man, I'm done. I'm not doing this. Because he did come back, and he had a few fights, and he said, yeah, I'm going, so I know where this is going. It's not going nowhere. And he never signed to Don King. He never signed to Top Rank. He had Buffalo behind him, and that's all he needed. And he was right. That's what all the big billboards and the pyro was about. And I said, man, I never thought of that back then. And man, respect to Joe Macy, man. That was so man, I really enjoyed that, man. And you're right, Xavier. He said, yeah, man, when we started talking about, the atmosphere today and Tyson Fury, he was receptive of the information and he was writing stuff down. He says, you know what, I'm going to research it. And that's all we ask. And I said, look, you could, research it and say, look, man, I don't believe any of it. And you're entitled to it. But the fact that he said, I'm going to research it, that's, y'all have no idea. That was refreshing. Rather than combat and say, well, I don't believe it, he said, I'm going to research it. And that's all we ask. Research it. That's all. And man, great guy, man. They need to pass him a microphone and get some of these other clowns off the air. I hope he does start a YouTube channel. I would totally support that. For real. MP.
What?
The fuck? What's good? DJ Zion Love in the building. JC, salute. Boxing and Barbecue. New Fat Boy Fitness, salute. Oh, you sent me the clip? Hold on. Oh, this is it. Yes. Thank you, Xavier. I'm going to play this shit right now. Here we go. This is it. How come I couldn't find this? Dave, what up, bro? Ryan Wright, salute. Fresh 75, salute. Pete, this is it.
Here's something, they always do this whenever a white fighter comes along, and it is kind of annoying. They always say, the great white hope and all this kind of nonsense. I mean, they stuck that tag in
I know, that's something that I've always tried to avoid that. There's two reasons. Number one, obviously, it's a racial statement, and there's enough racial problems going on in the world today. Number two, when you start naming great white hopes, you come up with Jerry Cooney, Dwayne Buster, people that never really reached their full potential of becoming a heavyweight champion. I consider myself a more complete fighter, and I'm just looking forward to the day when people, fighters, are recognized by their ability and not the color of their skin.
Well, I
agree. Boom. Yup. I could not find this for anything, man. Thank you, Xavier. That's what family's for. That was Tommy Morrison, y'all. Rest in power, man. You know what I'm saying? And, he's absolutely right. He ain't buy into it. You know what I mean? And Tommy, the Duke, man, he could fight, man. He wasn't no marketing scheme. He could fight. And he did the best he could, man. He got a lot of opportunities. And, but he could fight. I had no problem with him. Man. Salute to the Duke, man. I had no problem with him at all. And, for years, I was wondering, what the Baby Joe Macy was about. But, when he said he didn't take a deal, he said, did y'all hear the part when he said, they went to go see Don King, went to his house and had a stack of paperwork with a check. I didn't even ask him how much the check was. The check was stapled to the paperwork. And he told him, yo, you need me now. You need me. Can you imagine what Don King would have did with Joe Macy? He'd have called him the Great White Hope. Y'all know how Don King get down, man. Where we were on the fence about Joe, I'm sure Don King would have made us hate him, man. I'm sure. Just off of what Don King does. Nitty G, salute. Y'all remember when he, Jamal, what up? Geo James, what up? Y'all remember when his dumb ass called, he said, I don't know if he was talking to Chris Arreola directly, but he referred to Mexicans as wetbacks. Y'all remember that shit? I said, whoa, what the fuck? And he said it so fast. I was like, oh, wait, hold on. Whoa, you heard that? And I know Chris Arreola went bonkers. I was like, yo, why does this man get... Come on, man. I mean, I know the older you get, the less fucks you give. But, dude, what the fuck is wrong? I was like, oh, my God, he really said that shit? I'm watching the interview, and then he just said it. I was like, oh, whoa, what are you doing? I'm like, yo, I face palmed, man. I cringed. I said, oh, God damn. Why would you do that, man? God damn. It's Don King. I was so happy when Joe said, yo, he said, yo, we didn't sign. I didn't know he had an interview. He sat down with Don King and there was an offer. I didn't know that. So glad he ain't going that direction. Don King would have found a way to put him in the ring with Tyson, blood on the brain or not. And that would have been tragic. But you know what? I think Joe was smart enough to say, you know what? I ain't doing that shit. I'm not doing that. No. You heard him say he don't even remember the fight with he's seen video because the fight between him and Vasily Jirov is on YouTube. But he said, I don't remember the fight. You know, I speak to a lot of fighters, man, and they always say that. When it's like a bad fight, they say, I don't remember it. You know what I'm saying? CB Sports in the building, Louis Haney. Yeah, Jamal. Yeah. That, I mean, man, I was like, wait, whoa, what? Goodness. Turns out he did quite well. But you know how many fighters? Fernando Vargas, you know he don't remember shit. After those knockdowns against Felix Trinidad, he don't remember shit. I mean, in real time, he's, you know, right there. But after the fight's over, a day goes by, so he don't remember shit. You know, there's a lot of fighters I speak to that say that. Nah, I don't remember anything. I go back and watch the fight, but I don't remember shit. Nitty G, my brother. He's like, yo, I don't remember shit. Like, what? What do you know? That round when I went down, I just got up, finished the round, and got through the William Joppy. Incidentally, William Joppy and Fernando Vargas both fought Felix Trinidad. Both got hit pretty hard, and they don't remember shit after getting hit. Yeah, that's another show. Well, I would say that's another show, but I totally spoke. William Joppy was one of my first guests. And let's just say they had similar reactions to Felix Trinidad, and they have the same reaction like if they see him in the street today. They say, we see him in the street today, it's on site. I'm like, ooh. Xavier, am I lying about Fernando Vargas? I never spoke to Fernando Vargas. Xavier has. Because, you know, hand wraps. No bullshit. Y'all remember before the Trinidad B-Hop fight? Brother Nas was in the locker room, and there was some shit with the hand wraps. And he told them, yo, if you don't change that, we ain't fighting. Look it up. Salute to Brother Nas. Rest in power. Paul Carrick, my brother. Salute. Oh, yeah? He said that? He co-signs Canelo not fighting Mexicans? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Word. Fuck out of here. You know what? Fuck Bud and Errol. They shouldn't fight each other. They're both black American. It's on Fight Hype? Good Lord. Yeah, Joe James, everyone said Tito had loaded gloves. Everyone says that. Freddie Pendleton got cheated against Tito. I played that clip dozens of times. Freddie got cheated. Xavier said he doesn't co-sign that. I don't know. Anybody that co-signs that Canelo shit, kiss my ass, sugar. That's some bullshit. I know Julio Cesar Chavez don't co-sign that shit. That's real spill. Rick Blackwell, salute. Robert Garcia too? Jesus Christ. That's the type of time they on? Wow. So no Bud and Errol. Big Block, salute. No Bud versus Errol because I don't want no black Americans fighting any black Americans. Vargas had his belt in the interview. He said he can do what he wants since he's the best Mexican. Man, you know, some cats can get away with shit that black people could never get. Man, everyone can get away with everything, but black people. Can you imagine if Devin said, I only want to fight Loma and Kambosos and Tiafijo but you know, I don't want to. When I go to 147, I don't want to fight no black fighters. The world would stop. You know how I know? This man right here in the picture. He said, I never let no white boy beat me. He knew. Everyone knew who the fuck he was talking about. There was only one white boy of relevance. The next day, the goddamn world demanded an apology. I'm like, fuck out of here. Okay, on Fight Hype it says Fernando Vargas, Canelo not fighting Mexicans is stupid. That's what Fernando says. He just sent me the screenshot. Okay. Devin says, I never let a white boy beat me. The next day, that shit was front page news. There's audio. I'll review it. I'll review it. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. Brooklyn C, salute. Devin says this about Loma. That was front page news. They was trying to drag Devin. Y'all remember that shit? And oh yeah, he said it on 78's channel. It was 78, Devin, and Bill. But nobody watches these little YouTube networks, right? They heard that shit. They heard that. That shit was everywhere. Y'all remember that next day? That shit was everywhere. I was like, damn. We're in our own little LDBC bubble. You know what I'm saying? Listening to the champ and his dad. Salute to all the black fathers. We don't ever get enough credit. Every time they turn around, they trying to drag us. We make babies and we don't stay around. Bullshit. Bullshit. That's a lie. Statistically, that's a lie. We are the most involved fathers. We are the most involved fathers. Devin says that and the world went crazy. I was like, whoa, I didn't know it was that serious. I knew who he was talking about. So he could make front page news for that. Yeah, I saw that, Xavier. I ain't fucking with you this morning, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 88. I remember that. That shit was plastered everywhere. He should apologize. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. He shouldn't apologize. But no, he did. For the sake of argument, he did. Still didn't get no Lomachenko fight. Now, he's undisputed. But you know what wasn't plastered everywhere? I mean, we caught it. We caught it. But they ignored it. You know what wasn't plastered everywhere? T-Hunt, what up? What wasn't plastered everywhere was Kambosos' bitch saying I'm getting a tan and referred to getting niggered. But that's okay because she has black in her blood, right? The messenger, salute. That wasn't plastered everywhere. Nobody was like, yo, your wife is out of line. Nobody but us. No, they stood on it. Nah, she's got African blood, you bloke. She can say what the fuck she wants to say. Okay, bitch. All right, so that's what it is, and I will forever refer to her as a bitch, and I will refer to Kambosos as the gubber. D. McKennedy, salute. The gubber. That's a derogatory term that they use for white people in Australia. So he's the gubber. The gubber and his bitch. His nigga bitch. How about that? How about that? The gubber and his nigga bitch. Calling Devin all kinds of boys. I see you. You bitch ass gubber. The fuck out of here. The gubber and his bitch. Pablo Escobar, salute. They ain't make news. And we got evidence of all of that. They ain't make news. Fuck you talking about? Fuck out of here. The gubber and his bitch. You was punching fresh air in your backyard. You bitch ass gubber. Shamar, what up? Devin jumping through hoops, trying to get fights, and everybody's running from him. Literally. I mean, back turned running from him. These niggas are track stars. And this motherfucker right here, Lomachenko, full support of the machine. I just said what Devin said on 78's channel made world news, and everybody was offended. but no one was as offended at the franchise status. Right? Nothing's more offensive than your undisputed champion in the 4-belt era, the first one in this division, not making a pound-for-pound list. Oh, I'm sorry, he was on ESPN's at number 10 for like a day, and they removed him once a heavyweight defended his unified straps. Put him at number 1. Better be if wins. Sorry, Devin, you got to come off that list. Got to make room for the guy who's 19 wins and 19 knockouts. We got to throw Bivol on there. He beat the best in the end, Canelo, but we're not going to put him ahead of Canelo. We're going to put him up there, though. And they removed Devin. How about this? You want to hard win, salute. Smooth shot, salute. You want to, Hen Dog, what up? You want to factor in, you want to put heavyweights on a goddamn pound for pound list now? Fine. You want to factor in that the feats that he was undermanned. Well, when I say undermanned, he was smaller than AJ and he beat him. Man, motherfucker, AJ wasn't shit either. He was average. You want to throw Tyson Fury on the pound for pound list? For beating Deontay, who y'all never put on the fucking list? Viva tu vida, salute. I'll say it again. You would have put Fury on the list for beating Deontay, but Deontay was never on y'all list. How the fuck does he get there? You want to put Usyk on the list for beating AJ twice in a row, but AJ was never on y'all list. He might have made rings maybe once, but he was never number 1. Usyk number 1 right now. Nostradamus Ellaby, salute. Stephen Bailey, salute. Talk to me. Talk to me. Devin made number 10, right? Charlo was down there somewhere 8 or 9 or some shit, if I remember correctly. Lomachenko is always like 5 or 6 on everyone's list. How? How? You want to factor in, you want to put people on that list? Out of nowhere, heavyweights and all kinds of shit? Fine. I factor in motherfuckers ducked. This motherfucker is a track star. You got a problem with Devin saying I never let a white boy beat me? I got a problem with Kambosos' wife saying she's getting niggered. Why the fuck wasn't that front page news? Talk to me. If Vasily really had a problem, they could have solved it in a goddamn ring. You see that green belt Devin got? How'd he get it? Go ahead. Tell me. He got it in the email, right? Guess what? Who the fuck sent the email? The guy on the right. Talk to me. The belt he got right there, that motherfucker sent it to him. Don't get it fucked up. Felix, what up? Don't get it fucked up. Y'all motherfuckers are blaming the Unabomber victims. Y'all remember that? Maybe I can't say that again on YouTube, but y'all remember that? Motherfuckers was sending bombs to people. Y'all remember Jokey Smurf? It's a surprise. They open it up and the shit blow up in their face. There was some motherfucker really doing that shit. Prolific one, salute. There was really motherfuckers doing that shit. You're blaming the victim. Let me see. I got a package. I opened it up. The shit exploded and I have no arms now. I can't play no Xbox. Well, it's your fault. You shouldn't have opened it up. Wait a minute. That motherfucker y'all caught sent it to me. How is it my fault? Flawless mentality in the building. We live tonight, brother. I'll let you know what the topic is. Painful Excellence podcast tonight. Blaming the victim. But Devin was never a victim. He never played victim. He want all the smoke. What the fuck are y'all doing here? And then when we look at these pound for pound lists and get confused, Y'all tell us we making a big deal out of nothing? Look, man, y'all know I like Artur Beterbiev. I call him General Zod. That man is a killer. Canelo Alvarez thought he was taking light work. He thought that Bivol was food. He's not a powerful puncher. And he didn't look good in his last 2 fights. DP Rocker, salute. He knew that. But surprise, he bust your ass. I text John Scully. And I said, now we see exactly why Canelo wanted no smoke with Artur. Because Artur would have killed. Artur would have killed. Yo, listen. Canelo fights Artur Beterbiev. He's stopping him early. That man hits way too hard. That motherfucker, I follow him on Instagram, right? I don't understand a fucking word. It's in Russian. But all I saw was him twirling a 45-pound bar. Like for a barbell press. He's twirling it like a goddamn baton. What? He's doing push-ups on his thumb. What? Come on, man. Canelo wants zero smoke. And I text John Scully. I said, well, I saw it, Xavier. I'm like, whoa, yeah, you don't want no smoke. He'd have killed it. Listen, Artur Beterbiev stops Canelo early. All the boxing in the world will not save him. He will walk him down, all that head movement. And you know how he was trying to punch Bivol in his arms? That's all Artur will do. Punch him in his arms, drop his shit, hit him upside his head. He'll stop him. He'll have him rethinking his whole life. I text John Scully. I said, well, now we see why that fight didn't happen. He responded. He said, yep. And we were waiting for the call. Yeah, I ain't fucking with you this morning, Xavier. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, Dave. Yeah. He was trying to go fight an African cruiserweight called, what was Ego calling him? MacBook? Makabu, that was his name? M'Baku from fucking Wakanda? M'Baku. He was going up there trying to fight M'Baku, and we was like, who? M'Baku who? M'Baku what? M'Baku who? Just to say he went to cruiserweight and got a title. He was legacy padding, man. I ain't fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Makabu, you know, didn't we play Makabu with our kids growing up? Makabu. Kids start laughing. Put your hands over your face. Makabu. Big Texas in the building. Yeah, Dave, he was trying to become a 5-division champ. And on paper, that's all the motherfuckers will say. He's 5-division champ. No, motherfucker. Who the fuck is MacBook Air? Who the fuck is that? You don't even know who that is. What's his record? You even no, stop. Stop. Fuck out of here. I saw the play. We all saw the play. But that motherfucker's always on the pound-for-pound list. Lomachenko, true man, what up? Always on the pound-for-pound list. Devin Haney was number 10. They squeezed him in there and they took him off that week. I said, man, look at this bullshit. I promise you this. Had Devin fucked around and lost in Australia, he'd be on the cover of Ring Magazine. I'm talking about Kambosos. He'd be on the cover of Ring Magazine. He'd be doing interviews. He'd be feeling himself. What? What? Y'all don't hear me? Motherfuck Kambosos. Devin don't need to do nothing different. He don't need to do nothing different. Well, maybe he should go for he should shoot him for the kill. I don't know. I don't know. But in my opinion, Devin, man, look. Man, look. Look, man. Here's what I'm going to do, man. I gotta remind y'all every now and again, man. All right. Since the fight is signed and it's coming up, let me remind y'all of the reality of this gubber. And we're gonna get back to Lomachenko, because this is all relevant. Let me pause my jazz for a minute. I play the jazz in the morning now because it evens me out, believe it or not. There's nothing like listening to jazz when doing calisthenics. But then when it's leg day, I got to put on some Mudvayne and some Slipknot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's up. Let me remind y'all of this gubber.
I become champion and realize I love this sport more than anything in the world. So I'm very blessed to be here. I made this happen. If it wasn't for me, this wouldn't be happening today here.
Off by saying I'm not a kid, so he can stop calling me a kid. I'm a man, and I will show him that in the ring. Respect me as a man, and if he doesn't want to respect me as a man, I'll gain the respect in the ring. And second of all, he can say that he chose me, but that's not the truth. He was forced into this fight. He did not want to fight me, and up until today, he did not want to sign the contract. Up until today, so he can say what he want to say. He did not choose me. He was forced into it.
You were chosen, boy.
And
you were chosen.
Can you repeat the question for me again?
We're chosen, boy.
And,
we're chosen, boy.
and,
we're chosen, boy.
And,
we're chosen, boy.
And
Devin's father, Bill, is not here at the moment. And again, I have tried my best to help that situation, but that's on them. But I really don't know how they let this guy into the country, to be honest. I don't think they let informants into the country. This guy is an informant. This guy is a rat. I'll tell you why. I will tell you why. Because in the Teofimo Lopez fight against a foreigner, his own countryman, he was messaging me, telling me all the details, every bit. Teo at the hookah lounge, Teo having problems with his wife. This is the kind of person. This is the kind of person. This is a rat. This is a rat. This is a snitch. This is an informant. And you know what? This is your countryman, your own countryman. You're going behind his back. So you know what? On Sunday, I'm gonna whip your ass. And you know when you get back to Las Vegas, you're going to look out for the local Teofimo Lopez. He'll be looking for you too. Trust me. This is the kind of person. This is the kind of person. This is a rat. This is a rat. This is a snitch. This is an informant. This is a rat. This is a snitch. This is an informant.
And Freddie come over and he goes, you know, Manny's got the Jeff Horn fight. So yeah, I'm hearing about it. He goes, well, you're sparring his sparring partners. How would you like to go against your countrymen and help Manny prepare? I said, Freddie, I'm all in. How would you like to go against your countrymen and help Manny prepare? I said, Freddie, I'm all in.
You know, I got to work just upsetting people, you know, upset everyone that you know, people in Australian boxing look at me as a threat. They don't have to worry about me in Australian boxing. I pass that level now, but Jeff, I know he was upset about me going to spar Manny Pacquiao. He wanted me to ring him up. You know, respect to Jeff, you know, he's doing a good thing with Manny and fighting Manny. Credit to him, but I don't know him nothing. I don't know you nothing, Jeff. You don't pay my bills. I pay my own bills. Manny had me over there. He was paying my bills. And you don't take up an offer. You don't lose an offer. It's fine. 11-time world champion. At the end of the day, I've done 45 rounds with Manny. Jeff, you haven't done 1 second yet. So we'll see how well you go. And, you know, at the end of the day, if he's still upset after the fight and he's still dirty at me, then come see me. We can sort something out. No problem, Mom.
How would you like to go against your countrymen and help Manny prepare? I said, Freddie, I'm all in.
I don't know him nothing. I don't know you nothing, Jeff. You don't pay my bills. I pay my own bills. Manny had me over there. He was paying my bills.
How would you like to go against your countrymen and help Manny prepare? I said, Freddie, I'm all in.
Your countrymen, your own countrymen, you're going behind his back.
How would you like to go against your countrymen and help Manny prepare? I said, Freddie, I'm all in.
Your countrymen, your own countrymen, you're going behind his back. This guy acts like a gangster. He ain't that gangster. He's as fake as that belt.
Now that you see George for the first time, what do you see?
The same George that I always see. He's nothing but an actor. He's put on an act, a facade. But at the end of the day, I take nothing away from him.
Just like my acting with Lakers.
I have respect for him, and I look forward to sharing the ring with him and putting on a good fight for the fans.
This is a rat. This is a snitch. This is an informant.
Let me play my jazz. Let me be very clear. Southern team, my brother. The winning team's in the building. Let me be very clear, y'all. Motherfuck Kambosos. Which brings me to Vasily Lomachenko. That man sat up there and said I never asked for the franchise status. They just gave it to me. Big Cup of Joe, salute. Devin Blocker, salute. He said, I never asked for it. Okay? Mauricio Suleiman says you only get it when you request it. Somebody's lying. I know Mauricio's been caught out in several lives. Y'all know that. So who's lying? Don't matter. If it has to be requested, that means you asked for it. You said you never asked for it. That's fine. But he offered it to you and you accepted it. All I know is that it came up out of nowhere. Canelo was the first one. You were the second. You said, let me get rid of that green belt. Give me that fake one. That now I can go fight Teofimo Lopez. And you fucked around and lost. Your second loss, by the way. So you didn't fight Salido to get that win back. You fought Lopez, and he's not even on your goddamn radar. And yet, you still deal with shit like this. They told us he was 14 wins, 0 losses, and 10 knockouts. WBA, WBC, WBO lightweight world champion. Okay? 14 comes after 2, right? Why y'all trying to act like the Salido fight ain't happened? And then when we state that we don't really fuck with Lomachenko like that, do we say he's not good in the ring? No, we don't say that. We say he's okay, but we don't know if he's the best. Why? He ain't fight Devin. He ducked him. He lost to Teofimo. He ain't run it back. He lost to Orlando Salido, who's a fucking Uber driver who drinks beer in his spare time. He ain't running back. Don't fucking tell me that this guy is this high up on a pound for pound list. Don't fucking tell me that. I don't want to hear it. Josh, what up? Albert, what up? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anything you motherfuckers got to say. Y'all are dumb as fuck if you believe that shit. Y'all are dumb as fuck. I will get somebody on here saying, hey, man, you know, I think Lomachenko, he deserves to be number 5 on the pound for pound list. Like, yo, why ain't he running back with Orlando Salido? You'll get a blank stare for about maybe 15 seconds, like, Orlando Salido? Orlando Salido? Y'all know who that is?
Unified, undefeated. Unified, undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What the hell is even that?
Nothing? Okay. All right. Okay. Come on, what up? In Conquest. Salute. Exactly, Dave. Those body shots slowed him right the fuck up. Alito said, I ain't. He can't hurt me. Watch this. Hold my tecate. Viva Mexico. D Cherry, salute. Yeah, okay. Salito's a journeyman. But he beat this motherfucker. And what's the major selling point? Let me tell you how racist this shit is. What's the major selling point when they talk about Vasily Lomachenko? What's the major selling point? They talk about those 2 million amateur fights that he won. David Scott, my brother, salute. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your amateur career. I don't care. I don't, stop. I want to know what you do now. Right? So I say, wow. They were like, yo, those million amateur fights that Lomachenko have, a lot of people ain't doing that. So what? He was a grown man beating on 16-year-olds, or I don't know. How does that work? Why was he an amateur for so fucking long? Nah, man, but boxing is boxing. That's a thing. Yeah. Y'all remember? I remember the Super 6, the first one, super middleweight. You remember when Andre Ward won that? And I said, man, Andre Ward is the motherfucking truth. They say, nah, man, he's always injured. I said, okay, well, when he's active, I don't see anybody beating him. I said, yeah, they was like, nah, man, but I don't care. I said, yo, man, he won the Super 6. Oh my God, the Super 6 was 2 million years ago. Well, Lomachenko's amateur career was 4 million years ago. So what are we talking about?
Whoa, it's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when courting, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when courting, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when courting, he did ride a sword and a revolver by his side. Crambo.
Take that!
That man won the Super 6. But I want to say what? Probably 3 years prior to that, Lomachenko was still in the amateurs? That's what you're telling me? Could somebody look up where was Andre Ward's spot on ESPN's pound for pound list and Ring Magazine's pound for pound list before and after the Super 6? Because the man retired undefeated. After he beat Kovalev 2 times in a row, could someone, Mike, what up? Shauna, what up? Could someone tell me where was Andre Ward on Ring Magazine's pound for pound list and on ESPN's pound for pound list? He had to have been at least 1 or 2. He had to have been in the top 3 because Floyd Mayweather was still active. Someone tell me, please tell me, Chaz Bleak, salute. Please tell me he was in the top 3. Please tell me. If Floyd was 1, after he won the Super 6, he had to have been 2. He had to have been. Because if I'm not mistaken, was the Super 6 after? Canelo shouldn't be on the list. Around that time, if he was, he couldn't have been top 5 because I think that was after Floyd beat him. I'm just wondering. Drew, why are you bringing this up? Cursor, what up? Well, y'all think black fighters are treated fairly? Canelo can say, I don't want to fight Mexican fighters with minimum backlash. Man, that is the most sorriest, disgusting, most stupid piece. Man, Tone, what up? That is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Xavier sends me a lot of stuff. And what you don't know is that the OGs, the Mexican fighters, the OGs, they don't fuck with Canelo like that. Eric Morales, Julio Cesar Chavez, my personal favorite, Juan Manuel Marquez, my favorite Mexican fighter of all time. They don't fuck with Canelo like that. And they explain why they don't fuck with him like that. In this shit, I'm not fighting other Mexican fighters. They're not fucking with that. They're not fucking with that. I was watching a video about Boxing Ego. Salute the Boxing Ego. I was watching the video just last night. He had right before I went to bed, he uploaded a video. Right? And he was talking about how corny that shit is with what Canelo said. So, every now and again, I get a kick out of the comment section. 4 comments down, some motherfucker says, Canelo will never lose like Deontay Wilder. And I'm like, What the fuck does Deontay have to do with any of this? I'll tell you why. Cedric, what up? I'll tell you why. He's the face of boxing. There it is. This is a Canelo post about something he said that was so fucking lame. Why is Deontay coming out? Okay, y'all figure that shit out. He had nothing to do with that post. I would love for black fighters to say, you know what, we're not fighting other black fighters. The fucking sport will stop. Look, short answer. David Benavidez beats the shit out of Canelo, y'all. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Go ahead. Zurdo Ramirez beats the shit out of Canelo Alvarez. Prove me wrong. In order to prove me wrong, you got to hold Canelo accountable. Hit him up on the email. Mira! Drew Titan says Zurdo beats you and Benavidez beats you. We don't believe him. You can beat them. Prove him wrong. How do you say no in Spanish? No. Brian H., good morning, counselor. I think Zurdo beats Canelo. I think Benavidez beats Canelo. Prove me wrong. Canelo, you's a bitch. You's a bitch for that, man. That's stupid. How about this, y'all? You don't want to break bread with your fellow Mexicans? By the way, Benavidez is American. The thing is, there's too much smoke out here for you. And you haven't uttered Jamal Charlo's name. There's smoke everywhere you turn now. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You got a target on your chest. Ain't nobody running from you. They want all the smoke. You don't want to deal with your fellow Mexicans. Fine. You got a whole assembly line of black fighters waiting on you. You got a Russian waiting on you, Bivol. You got another Russian up there waiting on you, Beterbiev. So now he's like, oh shit, there's drama everywhere I turn. Yeah. But let's go. You the GOAT, right? Handle your business. Now here's the thing. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? Devin is undisputed, motherfuckers. Y'all like how I transition back to Devin now, right? Undisputed. Nobody wants any smoke.
Whoa! It's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courting, he did ride Cambo. Froggy when he courting, he did ride Cambo. Froggy when he courting, he did ride a sword and a revolver by his side. Cambo. What?
Thank you, Tone. I was curious. I just wanted to know how they treated Ward. And they ain't make no noise about it. You know why? I was around in 2011. I was a grown-ass man. I don't remember this being such a big stink. On that list, was there heavyweights on that list, Tone? I'm curious. Was there heavyweights on that list? Was Klitschko on that list? Just curious. Because when Devin comes knocking on motherfuckers' doors, talking about you want smoke, these motherfuckers are scrambling like eggs on a Sunday goddamn morning. They be like, yo, this be George's wife. George? That nigga outside? Who's outside? Devin? Holy shit. Dim the lights. motherfuckers is turning out the lights. It's broad daylight. You're turning out the lights, hiding under the bed with your Bible and your cross shaking and shit. You's a dick blower. You motherfuckers are something else. Nobody wants to fight the undisputed champion. Salute to Jojo Diaz. He said, I'll take the fight. Salute to Jorge Linares, who had a moment in that fight. Salute to him. Everybody else, head for the hills. Never forget, Lomachenko ducked Devin. Now, I'm reading this article, A1 Hoop Zone, salute. I'm reading this article. Vasily Lomachenko, he's eager for Devin Haney's showdown. I need this fight, undisputed. You know what I found interesting? He already wrote off Kambosos. He already wrote him off. Y'all know that, right? The fight ain't even happened yet. There's a rematch. Ain't even happened yet. Why are you talking about Devin? You know why? He knows how it's gonna play out. Now here's what I'm saying. I don't think Devin should fight Vasily Lomachenko right now. Get to the back of the fucking line. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Miguel Cotto, Nonito Donaire, Manny Pacquiao, Lamont Peterson, Brian Valoria, the Hawaiian Punch. Y'all know Brian Valoria? Y'all ever seen Brian Valoria jump rope? Holy shit, he is a god. B-Hop were honorable mentions. So 2011, there was no, wow. I ain't got no problem with that. It's Brian Valoria? What did he do in 2011? I forgot. Yo, y'all never saw Brian Valoria jump rope? Well, let me pull something up. My God. Jesus Christ. He is a fucking animal. All right, I'm up. Should I play this? All right, I'm gonna play this. I might have to take it down because it's not my but this is a sidebar. Y'all got to see this shit. He is no fucking joke. I ain't nice like this. I could do this. I could do this. It's gonna get crazy, y'all. See, this is easy work. I can do that. I can do that. Little mistake there. It's all good. But watch. It's gonna get crazy in a second. Here you go. All right, I'm good here. I'm good here. I'm good there. I'm still with him. Oh! I'm still with him. Ah, he lost me. Here you go. Whoa, nah. What the fuck? Hold on. Look. What the fuck? Hold on. I don't want to play too much. But he starts doing silly shit with the rope. You know, let me not OD. Let me not OD. Y'all look him up. Y'all look him up. He starts doing shit with his legs. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Chill. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Sante L, I agree. But Lomachenko need to get to the back of the line. I don't think Devin should fight him. If he chooses not to fight him, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. If you choose not to fight him, I'm cool with it. I don't give a shit. Fuck him. He could have fought Devin 2 years ago, literally. He could have fought him in the bubble when we were still in lockdown. They could have fought. And I'm looking at this article. I'm like, shit, he wrote off Kambosos. Let's read a little bit of what he says here. He says, it was a daunting and arduous task, but one that Vasily Lomachenko was more than willing to take on. So immediately the writer's giving him credit. After being knocked off his lightweight throne at the hands of Teofimo Lopez in 2020, the Ukrainian star began to slow climb back up of a 135-pound ladder. With back-to-back victories over Nakatani and Kome, Lomachenko had reestablished himself as one of the premier fighters in the world. As a result, George Kambosos, who defeated Lopez 1 year later, selected the now 34-year-old as his next opponent. Y'all remember that? Ultimately, however, Lomachenko decided that he decided against taking Kambosos up on his offer and would instead spend the next several months aiding his native land from Russian invasion. While the former pound-for-pound star has officially made his way back stateside, y'all remember he landed in America and whatever. He's preparing for his comeback fight against Jermaine Ortiz, October 29th. Do not fuck that up. Do not fuck that up. He recently revealed that his country is constantly on his mind. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me get to the good shit. Having declined Kambosos' offer, Devin Haney happily stepped in to face the Australian star in what turned out to be a one-sided ass beating. It don't say that, but that's what I'm calling it. Haney covered himself in undisputed glory following 12 lopsided rounds against Kambosos June 5th. Unwilling to simply allow Haney to walk away unscathed, Kambosos swiftly enacted his immediate rematch clause. The two will now formally swap fists once more. Swap fists. He didn't touch him. With no cut man in the goddamn man, please. Yeah, no cut man, y'all. They stopped this cut man at customs in the airport down there. Come on, man. Once more, October 16th in Melbourne, Australia. According to top-ranked headman Bob Arum, the showdown between both Lomachenko and Haney is one that he desires most. The Ukrainian star is proud of what he's accomplished throughout his pugilistic career. He admits that wrapping his waist with the IBF, WBO, WBA, WBC lightweight titles isn't just what he craves, but what he needs. I'm prepared for this moment. I need this chance. I need this fight. Undisputed world champion. The article says Vasily Lomachenko eager for Devin Haney showdown. All around strong salute. They already wrote off Kambosos, y'all. They know he can't beat Devin. All right? Okay? So my thing is this. After Devin beats him, I wouldn't mind if Devin says, all right, I beat this guy, won the straps. I defended him on the 140. I'm going to make T.O. fight me. Now I'm moving up. And just dump them fuckers. Watch how fast the world says, oh! Land of 2-6 salute. He's ducking Loma. Yup. Let's get the virtuoso salute. Yup. Rod Neal salute. Yeah, that's right. So now he need to fight. I wouldn't mind seeing Devin saying, yo, I won him, I defended him, there's nothing else left for me to do. When he was running around looking for smoke, no smoke. Gerard Harlem on deck, my brother, salute. Dump the belts, go to 140. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. I'd laugh. Watch the articles, watch Twitter. Watch. If he was to do that, watch. Ducking Lomachenko because he's scared. Watch the media. And our response would be franchise? Franchise anyone? Would you like a franchise? That's a drink. It has duck sauce, duck feet, served in a mug that has Darkwing Duck on it, in a restaurant called DuckTales, with Daffy and Donald having a fight in front of that motherfucker. Y'all seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Y'all know that was an iconic film when it came out. You know why? You saw Disney characters and Looney Tune characters in one cartoon. You saw Donald Duck and Daffy Duck fighting each other. That was iconic when that came out. Iconic. That was Vasily Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez.
Whoa! What the it's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy went courting, he did ride Crambo. Froggy went courting, he did ride Crambo. Froggy went courting, he did ride a sword and a revolver by his side. Crambo.
What? I can do this all day. I had my way. Beat Kambosos' ass. Never fight Vasily Lomachenko. Fuck him very much. It's like all the big brains. They gather in one place. Nobody holds this motherfucker accountable. Like all the assholes get together to make these lists. They're like, uh-oh, it's time to make another pound for pound list. And they all get together.
Activate interlock. Dynatherms connected. Infracell up. Mega thrusters are go.
They form Voltron. One big towering inferno of stupidity. And write down these fucking lists. Do y'all read who makes these lists? Some of these motherfuckers know better. I'm like, Teddy Atlas? What the fuck is going on? Andre Ward? Tim Bradley? What the fuck? You think these motherfuckers know better? You know, people do a lot of strange shit for some change. I'm unloading the magazine on these motherfuckers. I don't care how much boxing you motherfuckers know. There's no reason why Jamel Charlo and Devin Haney, there's no way you Devin Haney don't make the list and you got Jamel Charlo so low underneath Lomachenko. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Nope. And again, let me reiterate to you motherfuckers, you dumb motherfuckers. If Kambosos had beat Devin, he'd be plastered all over the place. Right now. He'd be talking. You couldn't shut that man up. Because he's been real fucking quiet now. He's been real quiet. Quiet and quiet. He hasn't said shit. No trash talk. You know why? Because no one will believe him. He was punching fresh air. That was a boxing lesson. He did not belong in the ring with Devin. You know how you beat Devin, George? You got to bring in a tag team partner. You need help. Have one boxing glove and a hammer in the other hand. That's how you beat Devin. You gotta cheat. Do something. You're not beating that kid, man. Nope. You're not beating that boy. How about that? Gubba. And Lomachenko, you don't deserve Devin. What have you done? What have you done to deserve that, Devin? I don't give a fuck about no pound for pound list. They ain't shit. Charlo's undisputed. Had a draw and a loss. Avenged both of them by knockout. Like the sensei said. That man has stopped a lot of his opponents, he stopped them in every way possible. Body shots, jabs, uppercuts, hooks. We got a lot of problems with how he conducts himself, both of them. But we're focused on in the ring, right? The Charlos are some bad motherfuckers in that ring. Let's just keep it a buck. We're keeping it honest, right? We're talking boxing, right? Let's talk about it. I give motherfuckers points. Motherfuckers want to throw people on pound for pound lists for frivolous reasons. I've seen pound for pound lists and they factor in money generated. Bullshit. This is Dragnet, y'all. Y'all remember Dragnet? How old are y'all? Just the facts, man. PGH, what up? Just the facts. Kane, what up? Just the facts. I want the facts. Get the fuck, man. Vasily don't need to be on no fucking list. He's beltless, 2 losses. He ain't running back. How's he ahead of fucking Jamel Charlo? Now again, did I say he's trash in the ring? No. Y'all heard me talking about Baby Joe Macy earlier? I'm not mad. I was never mad at him. I was mad at the machine. I was never mad at Lomachenko. I was mad at the machine. How many times y'all heard me say, some fighters don't need my help. Lomachenko doesn't need my help. I don't need to talk about him. The red carpet is rolled out for him. Do y'all remember what I said? What the potential problem was with Josh Taylor? Did I ever say Josh Taylor was trash? No. That man is undisputed in my eyes. He had to give up some titles because the business of boxing. I understand. But what did I say the problem was? I said, Bud better hurry up and fight Errol. Whatever he needs to do, do it. But you know what the problem is? Josh Taylor just did what Bud did at 140. And he had a harder way to go. All he got to do is say, I'm going to 147 now and I want all the smoke. And what are they going to say for Josh Taylor? Fuck Bud, he can't even sell out Oklahoma. Josh Taylor got a country behind him. As if Bud don't live in the United States. Because he ain't got no country behind him. They break us down by states and Mason-Dixon line and all this other weird shit. Huh? Y'all remember me saying that? I said there's danger here. And it's not a shot at Josh. I'm just saying the man has the complexion for the protection. He has the red carpet rolled out for him already. All he got to do is say, I'm going up there. And I want Errol Spence. That's all he has to do. And that fight's getting made. And Bud's going to be sitting there with his dick in his hand like, what the fuck? Yeah, ain't no one think about you no more. You know what they're going to say? Well, offer was on the table, 60-40. You ain't take it. Josh got it. And he got a 2-fight deal. Where does that leave you? Sound like Teofimo Lopez, right? Where does that leave you? Huh? Where does that leave you? Huh? Right? But a lot of you boxing big heads, y'all act like y'all don't see this shit. Is there like a call that y'all, all right, we gotta get together and talk about some bullshit?
Thunder, 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 Thundercats.
And y'all get together and y'all call each other and y'all get together and start writing this bullshit. And y'all put it out there and you get the the casuals thinking that what you write is honest shit. It's not. I ain't got no problem with Josh Taylor, but he's another guy that doesn't need my help. I did a fucking video about him. It said Josh Taylor, position of power or something. And that was just the truth. And I spoke on if he decides to go to 147, Bud got a problem. Because they're going to roll out the red carpet for him. There it is. Yeah, exactly, Brian H. Thank you, counselor. Josh Taylor had Daniel Kinahan behind him. Just like Bud did.
Whoa, what the it's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, program money courting, he did right. Kambosos.
What? In other news. One minute, y'all.
Get ready to take your striking game to the next level with the Focus Ball. Dramatically improved footwork, timing, head movement, hand-eye coordination, reflex, and overall fight IQ. It's lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere. When you don't have a coach to do mitt work, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a heavy bag to hit, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a sparring partner, get yourself a Focus Ball. And when you just want to have fun punching and kicking, get a Focus Ball. When you train with the Focus Ball, you train your eyes and your brain to read punches so that you can hit and not get hit, making this very simple device a must-have for all combat sports athletes and enthusiasts alike. So if you want to take your striking game to the next level, don't wait. Get the Focus Ball now.
Salute to our brother Focus Ball. And I said this at the end of my show last night, and it bears repeating. I said I was going to address it. I'll be as brief as possible. House rules. Let me be very clear, y'all. First and foremost, for those of you that support me, I appreciate you. I love y'all, man, for real. It's not easy getting on here every morning. For those of you that know my story about how I even got here, y'all know. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all know, y'all know. This shit was by accident. I swear to God, it wasn't no plan. It was by accident. If y'all know, y'all know. I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm not gonna repeat it. If you don't know, fine. Just, I don't know. I don't even know what show to tell you where I explained it. But if you've been around, been fucking with me in the last 2 years, if y'all know how I got here, if you know, you know. I don't bother anybody. Add Solo, salute. Hey, Kinetic, salute. I don't bother anybody. I'm a team player. And the LDBC is a great thing. And for people to come out of nowhere and have a problem with us, y'all know why we exist. And those people that got a problem with us, they're uneducated. They've never spoken to anybody, and they don't want to hear it. What they want to do is, they're on some Jerry Springer shit. They like to start trouble to get views up, and it's for their own personal benefit. Why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of things have been brought to my attention. I've just been very quiet about it. Because I'm the kind of person, I like to let shit die down. You don't have to entertain shit. What I always tell y'all, time reveals all truth, and a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. And sometimes you don't have to lift a goddamn finger. There was a situation that happened last week, and Let me say this. That situation has worked itself out. I don't pay attention to instigators. I ignore a lot of shit. If y'all just put my name in the search engine in YouTube, you will see 1,000 diss videos to me. And y'all who watch me, ask me how many times I've even mentioned all those people doing videos about me. Ask me how many times I even had a conversation with them niggas. I don't know them. Don't know them, never spoke to them, never said their name. But I am a topic of conversation on their videos, which is fine. I am a god. I am. I'm a god. I'm a god amongst those men. They're mortals. You can't be me. You'll never be me. And you can't beat me. You'll never beat me. But what you do is you see me and you beat your meat. That's what you do. But I'm not worried about that. You already know I handle it by just not dealing with it. I'm not going to be on here fighting all day. That's what lesser beings do. If you have to put my name or my family's name in the title of your fucking video to get views, then that's what you have to do. I can't tell you how to feed your family or pay your cable bill or whatever it is you're doing. But let me be very clear. This is my message to you, to the people that support me, to the people that support the LDBC. Y'all need to know, and now's as good a time as Eddie to let y'all know. Y'all need to know that we see everything. Drew, what are you talking about? Let me use my brother, that dude named Dave, who I just met a month ago. He's a good dude. He has a great channel. DJ Zion Love, salute. He's a good dude. And I'm gonna use Dave as an example. I'm sure Dave, I haven't looked for it because I don't look for shit. I'm sure Dave, based off of his content in his on his channel, what he talks about, I'm sure he has some people responding to him that he doesn't even know. This is my response to that dude named Dave, and he was talking some shit, and he was reviewing Kendra G, and fuck that nigga, and I'm sure there's somebody on YouTube doing that to him. Now, what if Dave comes across this video and says, yo, let me hear what this motherfucker has to say about me. And he's looking at this guy's live stream, and it says he has 10,000 subscribers, but he's live, and he only got 10 people in the chat. That doesn't make sense, and he's been on for an hour. So you got 10,000 subs. You've been live for an hour, and you only got 10 people in your chat? The math doesn't add up, but whatever. And Dave sees me in the chat with a wrench, and every time this guy's talking about Dave and everything else, and oh, he's funny looking, and he always wears shades, and he's a motherfucker, and he's a closet homo. And Dave sees me in the chat with laughing emojis. Oh, I know, Dave. I know. I figured as much. But Dave, how would you feel if you go to that chat and then you see me in the chat with a wrench and dudes going off on you? And there's something wrong with all them niggas. They're looking in all directions. They look like they did a line of coke before they hit the live button. And then you see me in the chat with laughing emojis. That'd be fucked up, wouldn't it? How would that make you feel? Wait a minute. I know this nigga. Spoken to this nigga. This is a cool nigga. What's he doing over there? Laughing at this nigga. And let me tell you something. The way these dudes go off on us, you would think that if they saw us in the street, it's on sight. It's a fight. It's a fight. Like, whoa, we talking boxing. How many times you've heard any of us say a name and say, yeah, when I see him, I'm gonna blah. No, it's always, yo, niggas want to do what they're gonna do. It's like when you see us, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's always defense. How many times you heard me say, we're not a gang, we're a community. We're a community. We left that YTBC shit alone. We have our own community now, and we talk amongst ourselves, and we don't always agree. We don't. We got Bud fans in here. We got Spence fans in here. We don't always agree. And that's fine, but we do it in our own community. And sometimes you get some straddler that come in here and try and incite something. And here's what I'm saying, y'all. We see everything. Some of you motherfuckers, y'all go to places I'm gonna read this right away. Salute to Buddy Lee Sr. in that super chat. He said, Drew, I seen and I see the BS. They big mad at the hashtag Drew. Yeah, they are. And this is why I said this last night and it bears repeating. All right. We see everything. I just been quiet about it. Some of you motherfuckers play in the fucking mud. Some of you motherfuckers be playing in the mud. Now, y'all are grown. Y'all are grown. I don't tell y'all where to go. Y'all can go wherever the fuck you want to go. I don't care. But let me be very clear. If I get one more screenshot and one more timestamp video where there's some known hater talking about me or my family, and yes, the LDBC is my family, there are over 300 of us. And for those content creators, if you talk about any one of those and I find out and it comes back to me, because I get a lot of shit. I get people asking me, yo, what's up with so-and-so? I'm like, what? Well, I'm going to send you this clip. I know you don't like this nigga. And I know this nigga don't like you, but just look at the chat and timestamp. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh yeah, there you go. He said, what? Fuck me. And he's laughing. This nigga's a wrench on my channel. What the fuck is he doing there? On a guy's channel that not only has talked shit about me, but literally threatened to do me bodily harm. That's funny. I don't tell y'all where to go ever. Y'all go wherever. Y'all are grown. I don't claim to know every fucking thing. Good morning, Oak Park. Salute. I take pride in saying that I don't know everything. I just had to ask y'all, what did the pound for pound list look like in 2011? And our brother Tone Brown had to get the information from me. I never say I know everything. I don't say that. I don't. I don't want to be a know-it-all. That's a lot of work. I have a life outside of this shit. And I only want to talk boxing. And I want to learn from everybody in here. There's people in this chat right now of all races, cultures, and creeds, of all ages, of all walks of life. And how did we get here? We all love a sport that doesn't love us. And I want to talk about that. But unfortunately, when I speak my truth, which is majority, it is the truth, how I see it. How many times I had people come in here calling me all kinds of niggas and shit. And those same people that were doing that, we had one motherfucker that was going to their channel, had a whole live stream talking about I'll slap the camo rag off your head, the camo do-rag off your head. First of all, you bitch-ass little niggas, y'all would never do that. You wouldn't even identify yourself if you saw me in real life. Because you know what will happen to you. That's number one. Number two, you're entitled to say whatever the fuck you want. But there was one motherfucker who has since expired. That's a fact. Who was going over there? Talking about he's blocked on LDBC channels, and I go ask this other motherfucker, this other insecure motherfucker. I go where I want to go. Exactly. You know what? You go where you want to go. But understand, if you're caught over there, again, and this goes for everybody. I don't give a fuck if you're a ranch over here. I don't give a fuck if you're a paid fucking subscriber over here. I will block your ass. And I'm telling you straight up and down, you may as well unsub. You may as well unsub. I don't need you here with your bullshit. I don't. If you are caught on someone else's channel, and don't come to me with the bullshit talking about, yo, I'm just there for boxing content. And I'm like, motherfucker, he was on for 2 hours and there was nothing about boxing. He was talking about shooting people and fuck 78 and he's gay and fuck CC and he's talking about fuck Black Fight Fan and fuck Drew and fuck BFTB. There was nothing about boxing over there. And what I did see was you over there Not saying what the fuck's wrong with you, fuck you damn, I thought you was cool. No, you were over there with smiling emoji and laughing emojis and LOLs and super chatting, and you're wrenched up over there. You can't be two places at one time, so you can go where you want to go. But back to my example. If Dave saw me on someone else's channel, and all that dude did was talk shit about Dave, and I got a wrench over there and I'm laughing with him, how the fuck is Dave gonna look at me in his chat? Talking about peace, salute. Fuck. Look, some of y'all are in the Jerry Springer shit, and that's fine. I'm not. I take threats very fucking seriously. It's not a game. The internet is fake for a lot of motherfuckers. See, a lot of you niggas, y'all talk big, y'all barkers real big, but in real life, y'all nothing but chihuahuas with megaphones in front of your mouth. Believe me, I'm that nigga. And I don't like getting like that. I want to have a good time. I'm meeting up with a whole lot of the family at the Barclays. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no beef. I'm chilling. A lot of us got shit to lose, but make no mistake about it, I will defend myself. But for the most part, y'all niggas just talking. But what I'm saying is, y'all can't be in a nigga chat that has wished us bodily harm, that has brought nothing but fucking tried to bring dysfunction and confusion, threats, and just overall being disagreeable, like an out of order woman. You're entitled to say whatever the fuck you want to say. And you're entitled to go wherever the fuck you want to go. But you're not going to be rubbing elbows with some nigga that goddamn hates my guts for reasons he can't explain or she can't explain. And be laughing and high-fiving with that motherfucker and think you're going to lay your head in my chat. You're not welcome, man. I would never treat anybody like that. I have been in places where I thought it was all good. And look, we all know what happened with Dante's Boxing Nation. We all know. I followed that man for 12 years on YouTube without a problem. You can go back to his old videos where Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao didn't even happen yet, and you'll see me on my old account arguing with people and getting called all kinds of niggas. This was before live streams, y'all. This was before live streams. This was when you could only type about, 200 characters, and then you had to click refresh and see if the person responded. You could be arguing with people for days. And it broke my heart when Dante got on here and said all that shit about us. And that was the second time we did it. The first time we let it go. Second time I said, oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with that brother? That brother. What's wrong with him, man? We did nothing to him. But you know what? We responded, and we just left it alone. Now, if you want to take your ass over there for the content, that's fine. But when he made that video, and he was putting motherfuckers in the LDBC that wasn't even LDBC, he threw Ego in there with us, he threw Champside, and that's friends of the family, but they're not LDBC. And I'm like, what's wrong with this nigga? I scrolled down, and I read a couple of word ups, facts. And I said, oh, ain't this nigga wrenched on my channel? He was just in my live 2 days ago. Oh, I said nothing. Yeah, Matt Hartley. Delete. There's niggas y'all not paying attention. There's niggas that are not even here anymore. I don't have to make no fucking announcement. I just do. This is the closest thing you're ever gonna get as an announcement from me. And this is the second time I'm doing this. Jeff, what up? I don't do this a lot. This is action. But this needs to be said. There was some bullshit last week. And I said, you know what? I gotta address this now. And this is the overall announcement. If it don't apply, let it fly. But some of you motherfuckers, y'all know who I'm talking to. I am Drew Titan LLC, the Druth. number 126. Okay? And I say it proudly. LDBC strong. If you don't fuck with me, get the fuck out. Don't be laying up in here with me, breaking bread with me, super chatting me. Keep your money, keep your fucking view, keep your views to yourself. Go on and fuck with the niggas that talk shit about us. Go ahead. I ain't mad at you. I'm just not fucking with you. This ain't a game to me anymore. It's not. It was never a game. This was support. Y'all have no idea why the LDBC started. The same reason why Black Wall Street started, out of defense. A lot of you motherfuckers weren't here when you tried to talk boxing everywhere else, and before you got a real conversation anywhere, you was getting called nigger. By Pinoys, by racist Mexicans, by whites, by self-hating niggas from the UK. Oh, y'all different over there. Y'all different. No. A nigga's a nigga's a nigga's a nigga's a nigga's a nigga. Worldwide. Motherfucker, I don't know what type of time you on. And 78 said, you know what? Fuck it. We're done over here. If y'all want to just talk boxing without getting called out your name, come on over here. And it wasn't exclusive to black people. You see Phenomenal Mexican in the chat. You see Mark Wonderlick in the chat. You see the brother Divine Sense. That's what I'm saying. And that's another thing I want to touch on. We can't go everywhere. Our mere presence will disrupt what the content creators trying to do. Me and Stormy was just on Divine Sense platform about 2 weeks ago. Some motherfucker in the chat with my government name. So? What is that supposed to do? We're talking boxing. So what? What does that mean? Come knocking at my door. You will get your shit pushed so far back. You will not survive. But never mind that shit. When did it become this serious? I was listening to Divine Sense, and our brother Dwayne Freeman was on the panel. Somebody called up. Divine said, yo, what's going on? Dude said, am I on? Yeah, nigger. And just got off the live. This is what we're dealing with. We can't go everywhere. We can't go everywhere. We're a distraction just by showing up to talk boxing. Because motherfuckers are so concerned about what we do and why we're here. They're more concerned and threatened by the LDBC and the waves we've made. We're intimidating. And the reality is, if you don't fuck with us, that's fine. Leave us alone. But 400 videos and Drew Titan exposed and all this shit, the fuck are y'all even doing? The same motherfuckers that cry about police brutality, and I'm talking to you monkeys, hate us. Y'all don't even know why we exist. What, you just thought we just got together to bully people? How many LDBC members you see everywhere else fucking with people in the chat? How many? And then come back and tell me, oh, well, this guy, that. Oh, yeah, you see him in our chat? Yeah. Guess what? Ask him what his number is. If he on the list, if he's not on the list, he is not LDBC. There's a lot of y'all that fuck with us, and we appreciate it. But y'all are not paid members. That's why we have memberships. Because if anybody pops up somewhere waving our brand, I'll be like, I don't know why you letting him trigger you. He ain't with us. Yeah, sure, he's super chatted, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he supports us, but he ain't on the list. He's not down with us like that. I know Eric J. So when motherfuckers talk about us, just know that it comes from another place. And if it's a nigger, the nigger is jealous. Dante, with all of his motherfucking success, the man has success. And he can't count his own blessings. He can't call 78 on the phone, his brother. He'd be the first motherfucker saying, yo, man, I don't like black on black crime. Look at what you did, stupid motherfucker. And I held Dante to a high standard, which is why this was so disappointing. I was disappointed in that man. I've defended him. I've defended Floyd. Floyd want to go shopping and say, I don't protest. I shop, whatever the fuck you said. Really, nigga? When you had that cold steel put on your wrist right after Miguel Cotto. We was out here doing quality control while people laughing at you and all kinds of weird shit. Really? Broke my heart when I heard Andre Ward say, I didn't ask for your support. Word? Cool. And let me tell you niggas this. I don't see fucking Chicano stations doing this to each other. I don't see no Mexicans doing this to each other. I don't see no white people doing this to each other. It's always us. I'll give them that. They could screenshot this and record it. I'll give you that. Guess what, niggers? It's y'all fault. Because don't nobody fuck with us harder than you motherfuckers. Through all the diss videos and all this other bullshit, you haven't seen. I responded to 2 motherfuckers because I knew those motherfuckers fairly well. And I said, you guys are fucked up because you got my phone number. And that's it. Niggas having live streams, entire panels with niggas talking about me as if I'm a boxer. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with niggas? Niggas. 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 You fucking monkeys. So 78 orchestrated this, and we have a community, and it's organized. And we actually enjoy each other's company. We talk boxing and everything else. And right on time, that's a problem with people. Black Wall Street, what did they do? Slavery was ended. The niggas went and started a whole fucking community. It didn't bother anybody. Those crackers say, wait, these niggas can't do that. Firebomb, airstrike. Was there only one Black Wall Street, Dante? There was multiple, and they all got destroyed. Dante, they will destroy you just like they'll destroy us. And what you did, they just sat back like this. All those motherfucking facts that you got in your comment section, facts, word up Dante, they copied you. Those are the same niggas 10 years ago that was hoping they see you hanging from a tree by your neck from a noose, motherfucker. No bullshit. It's a goddamn sin and a shame. In closing, if I get one more screenshot of a motherfucker high-fiving when somebody's talking shit about myself or anybody in the LDBC, I ain't gonna say shit to you. I'm blocking your monkey ass. And y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who don't fuck with us. And I'm not entertaining the fucking the excuse. I'm over there for the boxing content. When the motherfucker went on a fucking 2-hour rant and had nothing to do with boxing. They mentioned one boxing name. Yeah, Mike Tyson. But fuck the LDBC for 2 hours. And you over there laughing. And you know that motherfucker ain't cool with us. You can't be 2 places at one time. You ain't nothing but a bitch fucking around on your fucking husband or your boyfriend. Sucking dick. And y'all know who y'all are. We don't bother nobody. We don't. We don't. We got lives outside of this shit. You got fucking some lunatic talking about, raping daughters, kidnapping kids, and I'm a felon and I don't give a fuck. Crazy shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. I thought we were talking about boxing. When the fuck did it turn into this? There's a lot of shit that I don't do on here because I know human nature. And unfortunately, I know my people. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I don't do debates because I know how it can go. That's why I don't listen, I've been nice about it. But yeah, David Kaysen, do some homework, brother. Do some homework. And it broke my heart because I supported that man. I've been following Dante before there was super chats, man. And when they had super chats, I remember he used to do a live stream with Ego on it. When YouTube first started doing live streams, I remember seeing Ego on his live stream and Blue Blood. And I used to listen to those brothers talk boxing while I was just doing work around the house. It was refreshing. That's the type of time I'm on. And then he just came out of left field with some bullshit. I'm like, where's this coming from, man? I'm like, don't you have 78 number, contact information? If he was confused about something, why didn't he call him? What the fuck is this? He just turned out to be a fucking jealous nigga. I'm like, yo, come on, dogs. Really? We can't get along? What the fuck? And we've never said anything about him bad, ever. Ever. This was unprovoked. Like everything else. Like everything else is unprovoked. When have you seen us click a live button? When have you seen us put any channel's name in our fucking chat? I mean, in our title. When have you seen that from me? My response to Dick Blower Boxing 2000. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't got time for that. I talk boxing how I see it. If you don't agree with it, there's an unsubscribe button. You have options. You can click me out of your algorithm. Fine. But some of you motherfuckers, y'all want problems always. The worst way to start your YouTube channel is to create drama. Because eventually, you're going to lose. And when I say lose, you're going to lose momentum. Because people are going to go up there looking for your... Why do people watch Jerry Springer? Jerry Springer ain't start out with all this dysfunctional shit. He was supposed to be heir to the throne of a guy named Phil Donahue. A nice, calm, and proper talking white man. And yes, we're going to talk about the discussion today is racism in America. That's how he started out. But then we had a couple of shows where people start fighting on stage. He'd say, yo, you know what? The ratings went through the roof. Those two episodes you had with people fighting on stage, through the roof. He said, fuck it, I'm still going to wear the suit. But we're going to get into the dumb shit now. Why? Because it was profitable. But you know what happens? The dumb shit eventually runs out. We're on here talking boxing. I could put up a fucking video by Tyson Fury. It'll do more views than when I talk about Cool Boy Steph. Now, whose fault is that? Tyson Fury's a hot topic right now. Fine. But I put up a video about Cool Boy Steph. By himself, I don't get as many views. But when I say, yo, man, Anui said he never sparred a black fighter before, and he complimented black fighters. When I put Anui in it, and what he said, now all of a sudden that video gets over 1,000 views. But there's no race in boxing, right? I point shit out like that. What is the fucking problem? Now, I'm not going to knock. You know what? I was using Dante as an example because I'm so upset with the dude. And we just don't fuck with him. But my thing is this. To you motherfuckers in my chat, and y'all know who y'all are. And I'm not talking to all of y'all. Y'all know where y'all be. I see it all. I've been seeing it for months. Matter of fact, almost a year. And y'all know exactly who the fuck y'all are. Don't tell me you over on Dick Blower Boxing 2000 or BDI Coke Sniffer Hand Raps 2000 or wherever the fuck y'all are. Y'all know who don't fuck with us. And y'all know this shit is unprovoked. We here minding our fucking business and they come fucking with us. Y'all know that. Some of y'all niggas is double agents. And y'all coming over here waiting 6 weeks to get in my chat to see what I say about whoever. And I don't say shit about anybody. I don't need to. I'm talking boxing over here. The fact that I gotta take 20 minutes to address this shit is frustrating as hell. I'm supposed to be at the gym by now. But this is why you don't see me in everyone's chat. This is why you haven't seen me in a lot of chats. Because I don't want to deal with that shit. A lot of motherfuckers keep faulty company. But then I said, wait a minute. They ain't LDBC anyway. So I'm not going to get in there and be like, yo, why you got so-and-so in your chat? With a wrench. Not my business. But y'all know what time it is. And if you want to wrench up a motherfucker that you know has talked negative about us, you're entitled. But I'm gonna be peacemaker. I'm gonna step off. No love lost. I'm stepping off. This shit is out of hand. Some of you playing both sides of the fence, and y'all will never understand how dangerous that shit is. That shit is retarded. That is fucking retarded. Everything that we rip fucking Mark Brilliant for, that's the behavior you're exhibiting. He in the house for a decade on the payroll. But he assisted in the fuck shit with Deontay Wilder. That's what y'all niggas are doing. And just know, I have all the evidence. I do. I have live streams, time-stamped, where they said exactly what I needed to hear, and you laughed about it. Some of you niggas super chatted. Some of you niggas are wrenched over there. No love lost, but stay your ass over there and stay the fuck away from me. I don't need this shit. Some of you motherfuckers are agents of chaos. Y'all love it. Y'all love this drama. Y'all love seeing motherfucking channels fighting. I don't have time for that shit, man. I don't. I don't. That's not what this channel's about. I had Captain Crunch up here for 4 hours and completely blew his head off. And what y'all don't know is behind the scenes, he wanted to make peace with me. I'm good. I'm good. No. I told Trick, no, I'm good. Queen, salute. I'm good. I ain't got to forgive nothing. That was over-the-top nonsense. And y'all notice that's fucking, I ain't leave that live up. Why? I had like 500 people in the stream. I never had 500 people on my morning live like that. I looked up, I said, why are there 500 people here? You know why? Because niggas like drama. When I put the link in the chat, do y'all know who the fuck was backstage? All the knuckleheads. Some racist Mexican. Some stupid nigga that BFTB habitually kills every now and again. What was that dumb nigga's name? It was like 90 degrees outside. He on BFTB's live stream. Best of the best. He on BFTB's live stream. Ricky, salute. He on BFTB's live stream. I know it was 90 degrees outside. It was winter. No, it was 90 degrees outside. He's in Baltimore. So if it's 90 in New York, it had to be about the same in Baltimore. He talking to BFTB with a fucking winter coat on. I said, that's drugs. He's muted and shaking the phone. I was like, oh shit. He's a drug addict with a fetish. He popped up backstage and said, nope, you ain't getting on. Get the fuck out of here. Some of you motherfuckers love that shit. I said, why the fuck are there 500 people here this morning? I do 180 to 200 maybe on average. But there's 500 people here. Those are the motherfuckers who are addicted to bullshit and love that bullshit. Every hater in the world was watching that day. That's why I didn't leave the shit up. Because that's not what my show is. I just had to address this fool. And it was foolishness. I'm talking boxing. Everyone's trying to talk about everything else. Get the fuck out of here, man. Family, always stay on your purpose. Never let them get you off. All you agents of chaos, just know, I'm not going to say any names. But I've seen it already. Just know I've been seeing it for a year. I just haven't said anything. And that bullshit that happened last week, I said, well, you know what? Now's as good a time as any. Let me make this public service announcement. So it's been said. If you fucks with me, cool. If you want to stop fucking with me, cool. Just please stay away from me. Because I don't want no problems. I don't. And this is boxing talk. And this is a community. It's a good thing we're doing over here. And for you motherfuckers to be playing both sides of the fence, don't tell me you pro-black. You were every bit as bad as a motherfucker that shot Nipsey. Because I heard that nigga was all up in the picture smiling with Nipsey. Shot Nipsey, killed him, and then kicked him when he was on the fucking floor. Kicked him! He was already dead. Why are you kicking him? That's hate. That's hate. How dare these LDBC niggas, how dare these niggas get together and do this? And then the niggas are like, man, they had something big, but I could do better. Yeah, what's up, LDBC? Ha, 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 ha. Man, fuck, man. If I was in charge, nigga, you're not. And guess what? You can do your own thing. There was more than one Black Wall Street. I've never heard Boxing Ego respond to anybody. His name is in everybody's mouth. Ego exposed. Get the fuck out of here. Pamp size a monkey exposed. What up? LDBC this, 78 that, BFTP this, man. Fuck all y'all dysfunctional niggas. Stay the fuck away from me. Stay the fuck away from me. A white supremacist, I respect more because I know how they coming. You motherfuckers like to rub elbows and hang around. Take notes and try and destroy us from the inside out. You motherfuckers are parasites. You're viruses. Stay the fuck away from me. Because I swear to God, and this is my right hand, I will wait to a meetup until I see you in person. And I'm gonna fucking ask you, and I will go on my phone and be like, yo, explain this shit here. I don't need no fucking audience. It'll just be me and you talking. Explain this shit. Talk to me. Fuck is wrong with you? I'm all ears. Unsub. If you a double agent, unsub now. I got one more screenshot to receive. I got one more timestamp video I have to receive. If I get one more, it's gonna be a problem.